Hello students, welcome you all to AriserTalent. I am your maths teacher Arpita Sharma. Students, we were discussing this chapter linear equation in two variables and that have been finished now. Now we are talking about the summary, this quick revision of the chapter so that you can memorize the important points of your chapter in half hour. Okay, so this is basically a chapter's name, which is linear equation in two variables, linear equation in two variables. Okay, now students, first we talked about that what is an equation. Okay, and in mathematics, when you are having something this side in your right hand side, something your left hand side, and you put an equals to sign there, that means this whatever this is at your LHS is equals to this RHS, then that will be an equation because it is equal, right? Likewise in mathematics we call that 3 plus 4 equals to 7. Right, so this is an equation. When I talk about algebra or algebraic equation, I'll write something like 2x plus 5y equals to 9. Okay, and there can be some values of x and y. Okay, so can I just write that 3x equals to 9? In that case, I will be telling you that for x equals to 3, this equation is very well correct, because if x equals to 3, 3 multiplied by 3 is nothing but 9. Okay, so this is equation, right? So equation is clear. So this equation is clear. Now talk about linear equation. I have told you that linear equation is what? When the highest degree is 1. This is a linear equation. Okay, that will be a linear equation. So that means x plus y plus z plus a is equals to 0. This is what? A linear equation. Okay, and if I write 3x plus y equals to 0, it is what? A linear equation. If I write 3x equals to 0, this is what? A linear equation. But it's saying linear equation in two variables. That means what? That means I am having linear equation but not in one variable, not more than two variables, but with the exact two variables, that is x and y, or let it be t and v or u or s, whatever it can be, but we will be having only two variables here, and for our own convenience we most of the time put this x and y as our two variables. So this is about the linear equation in two variables, that the highest degree should be the 1. That means not the highest degree, the only degree that will have is 1. Okay, neither it can have 0, neither it can have 1, it can have 2, 3, 4, and we know that very well the degree of these cannot be in a fraction number. Okay, right. So this was the basic introduction of the chapter, and after that we have discussed about the format of linear equation. Okay, so format of linear equation is what? If I talk about the format of linear equation, so what I have told you guys, in each and every starting one or two lectures, if you remove them, and after that when I made you study this format of linear equation, in each and every particular lecture I have written this on the very top with this topic of your chapter, ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Ax plus by plus c equals to 0 is the standard format of our linear equation in two variables. Okay, linear equation in two variables. Right, so this is the format in a condition where a, b and c belongs to real number. These A, B and C are what? Real numbers, student, and A and B are not equals to 0. Okay, because A will be 0, then we are only having y plus something equals to 0, and we are having only one variable in that condition. Similarly for x, if we are having x equals to 0, if we are having y equals to 0, then we will be remaining with the x plus c equals to 0, which is again only one variable. Okay, so that will be linear equation. Okay, right, but in only one variable. Okay, so this is our specific format, and these are the conditions, terms and conditions for the format of linear equation in two variables. So okay, then we studied about this. Then we step ahead and talked about the solution of this linear equation. Solution of this linear equation. Now talking about the solution. Before talking about the solution, let me tell you how to convert. Conversion into standard format. Standard format, ax plus b, y plus c equals to 0. Likewise, when I told you that if your example, here it is an example, that if you are given with the 4x equals to y, this is your equation given. So how will you write it? You will write it like 4x then minus of y equals to 0, and even you can write it like 4x minus y plus 0 equals to 0. Now plus 0 doesn't make any sense, so you can just write it 4x minus y equals to 0. So this is the specific format. Okay, if you are given with this example, another example here, if you are having something like 4x plus y equals to 3. How will you rewrite it? 4x plus y minus 3 equals to 0. Now that will be the perfect format of ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Okay, so these are some examples. Okay, similarly, if you are having this 3 equals to x plus y, how will you write it? You can write it in both ways. 3 minus x minus y equals to 0, and that will tends to give it to you that minus x minus y plus 3 equals to 0. Either way you can write it like x plus y minus 3 equals to 0. Both are correct. Okay, so these are the conversions of some given equations in the standard format of x plus y plus c equals to 0. So this is it, right? Now if I talk about the solution of linear equation in two variables. Now when I talk about the solution of linear equation in two variables, okay, then we studied it and concluded that specific any equation in two variables may have infinite many solutions. Likewise, what if I am having this 4x plus 2y equals to 12. Now this is something I have as my equation. Okay, or let's suppose this is a two x plus 3x plus 2y equals to 12. This is a particular given equation for you guys. If you assume x equals to 0, you will be getting some value of y, and the value of y in this case will be 2y equals to 12, then y equals to 6. So y will be equals to 6. Similarly, if you put y equals to 0, you will be getting x equals to 4, right? Okay, so putting the value, assuming the value of 1 and getting the value of second. So what will you get in this case? How will you write this x and y's values? You'll start the bracket, put the value of x here, and then put the value of y here after comma and close the bracket. So this is one solution of this equation. The second solution of equation can be this 4 comma 0. Similarly, you can have x equals to 1, x equals to minus 1, x equals to minus 3, x equals to 2. Similarly, you can have here y equals to 1, y equals to minus 1, y equals to minus 2, y equals to 2, and so on. Infinite value of y and infinite value of x. For infinite value of x, you will get infinite values of y, and there will be infinite pair of the solution. In this case again, for the infinite value of y, you'll get infinite value of x, and there will also be infinite pair of solution, infinite numbers of solution for the same equation. That means an equation may have infinite many solutions. So this equation will have infinite many solutions. What are the solution? Solution is basically the values of x and y that satisfy this equation. The values of x and y that satisfy this equation. Now how will get the value of y from there? We are having only one equation here, so you are compelled to assume the values of x here, and then you'll get the y here. Similarly, you are going to put some values of y and get some values of x. So there will be a combination of two values. For that, this equation will be true, and this is what we call the solution of the equation. That means the values of x and y that satisfy this equation. Understood? Okay. Okay, so this is about solution of linear equation. Okay, after solution, we'll talk about the graph of linear equation. Okay, so graph of linear equation, how will we draw? How will we draw graph of linear equation? What? Graph. I was telling you we're getting has some value of x and some value of y. Okay, I've told you this is in the coordinate geometry, this is x o x dash axis and this is y o y dash axis. You remember coordinate geometry or not? If you are not good with the concept of coordinate geometry, just revisit that chapter. If you and in case if you haven't studied that chapter till now, just do study before it. Okay, so that your conception will be more clear. How to make a graph? What is this x o x dash and y? What is this y o y dash? See, okay, so now I was plotting these solutions on this graph and was getting the graph of the given equation. Likewise, I was having this equation 4x plus 3y, 4x plus 3y equals to 12. Okay, now at x equals to 0, I was getting y equals to 4. Okay, y equals to 4. Now at y equals to 0, I was getting x equals to 3. If y equals to 0, 4x equals to 12, so x equals to 12 by 4, 12 by 4 is 3. So I am getting this. So I have told you that we will put the values of x and y in such a format. So first the value of x was 0 and getting the value of y as 4, and the second we are getting value of y as 0 and getting the value of x is 3. So how will you draw it? You are having the first point, this first solution as 0 comma 4. Okay, and the second you are having 3 comma 0. So for this point, this is what? 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4. Here 1 2 3 and 4 of minus. Okay, so that was the idea of the graph we are having, and after that we locate this point is 0 4. Now I have told you, if you are having x equals to 0, that means this point is going to be on the axis y. So y equals to 4, so this is the point. Okay, now x value of y value of ordinate is 0 and value of abscissa is something. That means this point is going to lie on the x axis, so that will be 3 here. And then what will I do? I will just simply meet these 2 points, and now this line is nothing but 4x plus 3y equals to 12, or I can write it 4x plus 3y minus 12, 4x plus 3y minus 12 equals to 0 in our standard form. Right, so this is about the plotting the graph of linear equation in 2 variable. Now this is the graph. Okay, this is the graph. So note this, students, so that we can move forward with the next topic we have covered. Noted? Okay, now this is about this. we were having some lines, we will have some lines here, some lines will be having here, some lines will be having here, some lines will be like this, but some lines will pass through the origin like this. Okay, let's suppose it's passing through origin, so it should have the ordinates of 1, it should have one solution as 0 0. So what are these kind of equations we are having? We are having some specific format for these kind of equations. Let's talk about that. So we studied about this, that equation of lines passing through, and now we are all studying this only two variables. So I am talking about two variables equation, linear equation, two variable line only, lines passing through origin. So we are having two equations right there. The first one was y is equals to x equals to ky, the second was y equals to kx. In both the kinds, what will we get in this particular equation? We'll get, if we'll put x equals to 0, okay, we'll get what? Y equals to 0 in this situation. Here if I put y equals to 0, what I will get? X equals to 0. So that means the one solution is 0 comma 0 here, and the one solution is 0 comma 0 here. Whenever I will plot this particular point 0 comma 0, that will be what? Here only. That means irrespective of other point is here or 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 whatever it is, this point, if these are the 2 points, this will pass through origin. If these are the 2 points, this will pass on the origin. If these are the 2 points, the line will definitely pass through the origin. If these are the 2 points, line will again pass through the origin. Okay, if these are the 2 points, line is passing to the origin. These are the 2 points, line will be passing to the origin. If these are the 2 points, line will be passing to the origin. Again here also, right, like this, again here also. That means these all lines where the format x equals to ky is there or y equals to kx is there, they are going to pass through origin only. Okay, so they will pass to the origin for sure. Maybe you are having 2 points like value of 1 for this thing, so you are getting some value of y. But if you extend, if you are getting 2 points here, these 2 points you are getting, but if I extend this line, because it is in the form of y equals to kx or x equals to ky, in that case if you are having 2 points here and you will extend them, that will for sure pass through origin if you are drawing it correctly on graph. Okay, understood? Alright, now what can be the things here? If I write this x plus y equals to 0 as an equation, so x will be equals to minus y, or if I am writing x plus 3y equals to 0, what will the value of y? Y will be equals to minus 1 by 3 x. Okay, in both the case I am getting the either the form of x equals to minus x equals to ky, put this minus y minus 1 as k, and minus 1 by 3. So again I am getting the equation like y equals to kx. Okay, okay. Now the next topic is equation of x axis and y axis. Equation, this is the whatever we have talked previously. I was talking about this situation. I was talking about this situation when this is passing through origin. But what are the situations when the line is parallel to this axis? That may be the situation, right? Or it is parallel to this axis. Okay, both are the cases, right? So which cases for what? So equation of lines parallel to x-axis and parallel to y-axis. So basically student, if I am talking about equation line parallel to x-axis is what? That means y equals to 0. If I will get y equals to 0, okay, if y equals to 0, then y will be 0, 0, 0, 0 in each and every case, and the value of x will vary like 1, 2, 3, y equals to constant it is, right, y equals to constant, y equals to some constant here, okay. So in that case, let it be the constant is 1. So the value of ordinate will be 1 always, but the value of abscissa will change. So that will be that can be 0, -1, 1, 2, -2. So now can we plot these points on this graph? Okay. So I will just plot it very shortly. This is our line x-axis and this is y. So this is our x-axis and this is y-axis. This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here it is 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is 0, the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark the minus on the negative axis. Okay. Now you are having 0, 1. 0, 1 is this. 0, 1. 0, 1 is this. Now 0, -1, -1, comma 1. So -1 and 1 here, right? And then 1, 1. So 1, 1 is where? 1, 1 is here. Then 2, 1. 2, 1 is here. Okay. Then -2, 1. -2, 1 is here. Okay. So this line will be this. So this line is parallel to this x-axis. X-axis is this and this is our y-axis. Okay. So this is parallel to x-axis. I will be having y equals to constant. Okay. So now I will be talking about parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis will be the format of x equals to constant. Right. So x equals to constant. In this case, what I will have? Okay. Let's take this one also one as it is. So I am having our abscissa. Our abscissa is constant and taking is 0, 1, -1, -2 and 2. The ordinate as variable. Okay. Now in this case I am having what? I am having this first point 1, 0. So 1 on x-axis, comma 0 here. Okay. This point. Then 1, 1. 1, 1 is this point. Then 1, -1. So 1, minus point is this point. 1, -2. 1, -2 is this point and 1, 2. 1, 2 is this point. So I will be having a line this line. Now this line is what? Parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis, x equals to constant. So these formats can also be written as x multiplied by 0 plus y equals to any constant. Similarly, x plus y multiplied by 0 equals to any constant. This is about the line parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Now what is about the line x-axis and y-axis? So for x-axis and for y-axis. For x-axis we are having y equals to 0, or I can say that x multiplied by 0 plus y equals to 0. Here similarly I can write for this that x plus y multiplied by 0 equals to 0. Right. So these are the equation for x axis and y axis. Okay. Understood? Right, students. So this was the very theory part we have talked about in our throughout the session, and we will talk more about some next chapter, because this chapter is over for now. Now we'll talk with the new theories in our next chapter. This is Euclid's is the next chapter, so we'll talk about that. Now what you have to do the miscellaneous question from the AriserTalent sheet, and if you found any difficulty, just revise the concept and talk to me. Okay, so for now, take care of yourself. Bye bye.